baby. Yeah, yeah.
Blueface's birth chart shows something pretty extreme. He has an overwhelming number of placements in air signs, 7 or more, and almost no water planets at all. The only water he has is in Chiron in Scorpio, which points to a core emotional wound rather than any ability to process feelings naturally. This disconnect from emotional processing is not just a minor detail, it is the master key that explains his whole persona. You see it in the offbeat flow that made him famous, the face tattoos that made him infamous, and the calculated chaos that keeps him relevant. Once you understand that he has no internal system for processing emotions through feelings and instead runs everything through intellectual strategy, every choice that looks random or self destructive starts to make sense. So, this is the blueprint we are working with for Blueface. Think of the elements as different processing languages. Water is a language of feeling, gut reaction, empathy, and emotional absorption. When someone with water placement experiences something intense, they feel it in their body first. Air is the language of thought, strategy, analysis, and detached observation. Blueface's chart is missing the water language entirely, so his primary language is air. So when a high emotion event happens, whether it is a threat, a betrayal, or a conflict, he does not feel his way through it. He thinks his way through it. He runs a cost benefit analysis on survival. That is his operating system. Now, let us look at the source code to see this in action. Blueface was born January 20th, 1997 at midnight in Los Angeles. And the midnight portion I put there, so that means that more than likely his ascendant is not correct. Um, but to use house systems when I'm reading chart, so I put midnight, and again I'm going to put that, of course, through synchronicity I am aiming that the chart is correct. So his chart shows an overwhelming air emphasis with 7 or more placements in air signs and a profound lack of water planets. The only water elements come from Chiron and Scorpio, which is marker of emotional wounding, not emotional fluency. This means every emotional situation and every survival threat gets processed through thinking instead of feeling. Now we are going to look at the specific placement, the apps running on his software that create the controversy, the calculating and controversial persona we see publicly.